Okay, so I thought it'd be pretty cool to take a quick tour of the greenhouse and show you what we've got growing in here. Mainly peppers and some quite different varieties of peppers. This is Hungarian hot wax, which is a fairly typical capsicum annuum. Capsicum annuum is the type of pepper which we see in the supermarkets. This one just produces these carrot-shaped frying peppers, or yellow peppers that you can pickle or fry, or just use as seasoning, sort of medium hot. Nothing particularly unusual. Still a few flowers, but he's pretty much cropping for now. By contrast, this is completely different. If you look at the leaves, pretty big. This is Capsicum bacatum, which is a plant from the Andes, originally grown by the Incas, now just grown by the locals and enthusiastic chili growers around the world. There's a few varieties of this, but not so many as with the annuum or the Chinense species. And this one is Dedo de Moca. You can see it's a much bigger plant, and I'm hoping that this one's going to produce a lot of reasonably sweet, not very hot peppers that I can throw in salads. That's what it's supposed to do anyway. And it is Dedo de Moca. Its name means amputated fingers, which probably gives you an idea of the sort of fruit we're expecting to see on this. There's another at the back there, Capsicum bacatum, which looks exactly the same, but that one's a plant called Argilimo, or lemon drop, which produces yellow lemon flavoured fruit instead of just the standard sort of pepper taste. It's again an RG or a Capsicum bacatum, but it's hotter. Here is something completely different. This is fish. This is a Capsicum annuum, and you can see there's a few white flowers on this one and a few buds, but the main white is coming here from this variegation. If I pan around, you'll see there's a few more bits of variegation on this, and the variegation is important to fish's history. It was grown in Maryland in the 1800s onwards, and it is grown because the peppers have this white striping too, so you can dry it to form a white cayenne pepper, which you can put in sauces without discolouring them. So if you want a white spicy sauce for your fish, which is what people in Maryland wanted apparently, then you go with fish and you use it to season your sauces. So it's a kind of a cool plant because it looks cool, but it's got a lot of history to it as well, which is nice. This is rather different. This is Trinidad perfume, which is another different species. This is a Capsicum Chinense species. Chinenses are the spiciest of the peppers. There's the datil pepper from Florida, red Savina, Boots Jolokia, Naga Morich, Dorset Naga, Scotch Bonnet Habanero, all come from this species. So this is the one that has the super hots in it. But Trinidad perfume, which has got a few little flowers coming on it, just started flowering or putting buds out quite recently. This is not a hot pepper, it's just a spicy pepper, or a mildly spicy pepper if at all. It is something which I'm hoping is going to have a little tiny bit of kick, but mainly just that fruity flavour you get from these super hot peppers without the ridiculous heat. There's another fish at the back there, which you can see has got a little bit of what looks like whitefly on it, but it's actually pollen from this parsley which I've let go to seed. Down here we have a few more peppers. This is another bacatum, and this is another fish. And over here we've got a genuine super hot well, not really super hot. This is a Scotch bonnet, and you can see here the shape, if I can get past that, the shape of the Scotch bonnet peppers just forming. 1 and 2 is just in there. Properly hot this, and you can see quite a smaller plant, but again wider leaves, much different than this annuum here. You can see the difference between the two leaves quite easily. And this plant here is orange habanero, so again
a super hot pepper. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with these. I am pretty sure what I'm going to do with these. These are just going to go on the grill filled with cream cheese. This is Fresno Supreme, which is an Annan pepper. You can see it's got sort of reasonable sized carrot shaped peppers, which are not yet turning red but will do eventually. Over here, ignore these horrible tomatoes at the back. Over here we've got just some standard jalapenos. That's doing alright. Won't be too far away from eating these soon. And that's all the peppers. The only other cool thing I want to show you is this sprawling horror show. This is a mouse melon, or a pot of different mouse melons. You can see from this it's a sort of creeping, taking over climbery thing, and it will eventually, apparently, if I can find one, put out tiny little watermelon shaped fruit. You can just see there on the tip of my finger that's a female flower. See if it says fruit, which taste apparently like pre-pickled gherkins, so we'll look forward to seeing those. So that takes us back to the hot wax. That's the tour.